Los Angeles is absolutely crashing out. They voted for this. They asked for this. They wanted this. And they still want it. It's crazy. Everything's crazy. California is so cooked, man. All these woke cities, they're so cooked. And Decoy Voice made a video about cowboy cops going off. What happened? What happened, man? I heard Marines got deployed and all kinds of shit.
All these LA rioters were having fun, running around looting, until Koreans started trending in California.
That's exactly what it was, too. They were having fun. There wasn't really a protest. I mean, there was at the beginning, kind of. But these protesters, these demonstrators, they're just street takeover people.
As the LAPD apparently deployed their own rooftop Korean detail to watch over the massive amounts of protesters taking over the streets that eventually spilled onto the 101 freeway, as it's basically LA tradition to block traffic whenever you're mad at something else.
True. These people never learn. Congratulations, you're making normal people hate you. You're being annoying, and eventually you're gonna cross the line. They already kinda have crossed the line, but we push them back over every once in a while. And pretty soon they're gonna be coming right into the middle of our spaces, and we're gonna be coming right in the middle of their faces.
So now, the city deployed their armored cowboy cop cavalry to clash with the EBT class.
That's funny, the EPT class. They're all on food stamps. They're all on rations. That's why they're angry. They spent all their food stamps on fudge rounds and traded the rest of them for drugs.
But sadly, their
I see why they was calling them cowboys, because they're on horses. I mean, it's kind of badass though, gotta say.
counterattacks scared the horses.
Yeah, whoever threw that probably should have been taken out. Because you don't know what those are, you know? When somebody throws something that's got a fuse on it, could be a pipe bomb.
So these mounted police played polo on their faces, then smashed out some windows for good measure. Now, of course, this 6-second clip doesn't look good, but it's not like these cowboy cops just popped out of nowhere. Because if you drove to a riot to hand out snacks and drinks like a soccer mom for insurrection, then saw those same rioters setting off explosions at the horses that are slowly marching towards you saying, "Move your car," I don't really feel sorry for you.
True. Like, don't be stupid, stupid. Boffo. Fuck around and find out. Like, if you're going to these protests, these demonstrations, you're an idiot. Not to say that all people going to protests and demonstrations are idiots. It's just this particular one.
As a mob marched onto the freeway, waving all the flags of the countries they demand they not be sent to.
Yeah, literally all the terrible countries that normal people don't like, that they actually wouldn't like if they were sent there. They're just virtue signaling and being crazy and being anti-America because they want to hate the place they're at. And it doesn't make sense. They don't realize that if we get what they're wanting, that they're not going to be on top. They're still going to be at the bottom.
But when CHP responded, those coppers got trapped under the bridge.
Rocks, or it looks like
a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, concrete.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another scooter has now been thrown. You
there
saw
you go, throw.
CHP
There's
just
smoke.
throw. Yeah, smoke up there.
But the protesters were prepared for tear gas, deploying a leaf blower to
I think we need to stop calling them protesters. I think they're insurrectionists.
send it right back, as their friends started destroying the streets to collect more rocks to throw at the cops.
Yeah, that's peaceful. Sure is.
And they almost took one of them out.
Get down!
Dude, that is such a terrible scene right there. Such a terrible scene. It really makes the Democrats look good, you know? Like, this is the side of good. Throwing bricks at cop cars who are doing nothing but trying to stop these demonstrations. By the way, who had nothing to do with the whole ICE scenario. With ICE, this is not ICE. These are cops. Like, what are they doing? They're just crashing out because they're having fun. They're street takeovers.
With the first rock knocking off his helmet and the next one nearly taking off his head. One of these cosplay revolutionaries.
They should have just started firing on them. Cause like that would have been life changing if it like didn't kill him, if he would have got hit with one of those. They should have just started at least shooting at the bottom of that bridge, cause like fuck that.
Is really gonna hurt somebody and spend the rest of their life in federal prison, all because they didn't have anything better to do on a Monday afternoon. But before that, they're just causing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damages.
Yeah, literally, I bet a bunch of these people was like, hey, I ain't doing nothing today. I heard that there are people out there crashing out and protesting. You wanna go crash out with me? Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds fun.
That in theory, their own tax dollars will go to repairing. But nah, that's probably not happening, so they're trying to set fire to those vehicles. And even when they tried to put it out, the cops kept getting pelted by projectiles. But eventually, the LAPD began to take back the freeway, and even though they're deploying tear gas, why won't they ever employ blue dye so they can track these guys? So after being commanded to disperse, if they show up to the next location looking like a smurf, they immediately know who the bad actors are.
Bro, the people that keep going everywhere to all these locations just cause damage. Yeah, mark them. Mark them just like if you would have robbed a bank. And you try and open up that money bag. You're gonna get sprayed with ink. Yeah, do that. And arrest everybody who's got the blue dye.
And there were bad actors smashing up those Waymo automated taxis.
Yeah, start shooting them with paintball guns. Everybody who got shot with a paintball gun of this certain color, arrested.
Also, they can do a photo shoot while waving a Mexican flag with a headband of not Spanish text.
This looks very, you know, Middle Eastern-y. Very Taliban-ish. Like, this doesn't look Mexican. This looks like ISIS.
As they burned at least 4 brand new Waymos costing over $100,000 each, where now there's a massive migration of Waymo Jaguars fleeing the city of LA. Now this isn't the biggest issue, but it's a clear example of how cities that cater to crime clear out any potential for innovation, or at the very least, peaceful civilization.
Yeah, and it's spreading to the other cities too, by the way. It's just the worst in Los Angeles right now. But I guarantee you we're gonna start seeing worse protests popping up in the next few weeks, because it's summer now. It's time to start the riots. It's riot season.
As it's impossible to invent the technology of the future when your city looks like the third world. As even outside City Hall, the mob started putting up their barricades made out of blue benches, essentially creating a no-go zone around City Hall. Also, they can have a little mini motorcycle meet.
Dude, that's so fucking lame. That's so lame. It's so lame that the city even allows that. That's crazy.
And in other places, the protesters are dancing.
Yeah, they're doing the cha-cha slide in front of the city hall. That'll show them.
This only looks stupid because it is stupid, but you only think that because you have a purpose, as this wasn't stopping anybody, with the riot police easily bursting through their siege.
Yeah, these guys are just LARPing. They're not actually, like, real rebellion. They're not real revolutionaries. They're just playing games. They're bored.
And just inside, LA Mayor Bass makes a speech where you can
This lady should probably be arrested.
actually hear the explosions outside.
Are you ready to lose your fucking mind?
We're working with officials, we're organizing resources, but what we're seeing in Los Angeles is chaos that is provoked by the administration.
And
What? Blaming it on the administration and not the rioters is fucking insane.
she repeatedly blamed Trump.
And I don't want people to
Yeah, Trump's out there setting fires to cop cars. 100%.
fall into the chaos that I believe is being created by the administration completely unnecessarily.
She believes that she believes. She also believes that fires are just part of LA. It's just a Los Angeles thing. Fire is just a thing. If you don't like fire, then get out. That's probably what she believes.
Even California Governor Gavin Newsom followed suit.
Fox News is calling it the LA.
Oh, man. You ready again to lose your fucking mind?
Riots? Is it a peaceful protest? What's happening? What are you seeing?
Well, I mean, look, Donald Trump is...
Wow. Blaming Donald Trump again? Because he's the one out there throwing bricks at people.
Created the conditions you see on your TV tonight.
Donald Trump created those conditions. Okay, you're fucking insane. I think he knows it. I think he knows he's lying.
He's exacerbated the conditions.
Or he doesn't care.
Lit the proverbial match. He's putting fuel on this fire.
How dare Donald Trump make your residents burn those robot taxis?
True! What a monster!
And why would Donald Trump order your rioters to beat up the other rioters? As Donald Trump's 4D move makes this militia shut down the streets in your city.
Yeah, Trump made all these people go and loot all these stores.
To chant F Mayor Karen Bass and F Governor Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, and they pretend to be on these people's side, but these people aren't on anybody's side except their own. They're not even on each other's side. They just all happen to agree on some things. As soon as something happens where they disagree, they'll be fighting.
Karen Bass and Gavin Newsom keep complaining about Trump when he's realistically the only thing keeping the mobs from getting them. But no, Newsom being stupid is his brand, as his priority today is suing President Donald Trump for manufacturing his California.
Yeah, that's not happening. He's not gonna win that. Probably not even gonna happen. Probably not actually really suing him.
Crisis. As Gavin wants to gaslight you into thinking there were no riots until Trump deployed the National Guard. But as Anthony Cabasa clearly shows us, they were destroying the city well before Trump got involved. And
well, actually, to be fair, they're always destroying the city, so who knows, really?
in what's just a masterpiece of idiocy. Actor James Woods shows us burning cop cars in LA, but Newscum retweets it saying, "This video is from 2020. And Dalton points out, yes, this video isn't from 2025 when Newsom let LA burn. It's from 2020 when Newsom let LA burn.
Yeah, it's like every year LA burns. They always find a different way to burn down LA every year.
As plenty of other replies reminded him that his city is indeed currently burning. Gavin Newsom is like if gaslighting was a person, as they first tried to lie and say, these are peaceful people protesting peacefully. Nobody is burning any cars.
Yeah, they haven't been calling them peaceful protesters. They've been calling them all kinds of things that mean the same thing. They're really trying not to say that phrase. Agitated demonstrators. That's one that I heard. Fucking insane.
Oh, okay. Maybe they are burning cars, but they're just having fun.
And turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn in.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, true. That pretty much is what's going on. It's not actually protesters.
To a massive confrontation and altercation between officers.
A bunch of people having fun watching cars burn is the new fiery but mostly peaceful. And no matter how much you hate the mainstream media, you don't hate them enough. As they're now saying, this footage isn't even recent.
A lot of these algorithms are surfacing hours old or even days.
How is this guy back? Wasn't he gone? Wasn't this unit gone? This guy doesn't have a penis.
Old content. So you might be looking at a video of something, wondering what's happening in LA. It's actually from 2 days ago.
Good to know it's not.
Or is it he doesn't have balls? I think it's either. Same thing.
Pertinent if my vehicle was burned a couple hours ago, or maybe even yesterday.
Remember when Seth Rogen was like, hey, my car was broken into 14 times. That's just normal in LA. The fuck?
CNN thinks you being able to remember things is the real problem. That is, when they're not having the mayor on to lie to you about other things.
I think that our law enforcement officers can handle this situation.
And a couple hours
Obviously, they fucking couldn't.
Later, the LAPD chief said the exact opposite.
We are overwhelmed as far as the
Dude, every fucking time, these fucking liars, man. It's absolutely crazy. And they're saying that Donald Trump's the one perpetuating this. No, it's the insane, weird leftist liars. They're fucking freaks.
Number of people out there engaged in this type of activity and the type of things that they're doing.
But don't worry, Democrat Congresswoman from some other state is...
How long you think that guy's gonna be in power? You think they're gonna remove him, that old white male who went against the narrative? He's gotta go now.
Saying LAPD is lying.
I was surprised at the way that the police chief...
Wow, now it's fucking even saying that he's lying. Everybody's lying! Except for the people that are actually doing stuff about it. Like Gavin Newsom and this mayor and a Representative Maxine Waters. It's everybody's fault except theirs, even though they're the ones who are actually responsible.
Was describing all of this. There have been no violence where anybody that was protesting hit anybody.
Because nobody is out there smashing the windshields of...
It doesn't matter if all these people are mad at Trump. That's no excuse to be violent. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Squad cars, bashing out the back windows of their undercover SUVs, threatening to tamper with their food.
You go to cover, Nick. I'm fake. I know you do, dog. I'll spit on your plate. I'll put my on your plate. Your family, your kids. That's how it is. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
And that restaurant Cava is screwed.
If you can't sleep comfortably because of the area you're in, find somewhere else to be. Stop being a criminal. If you don't do crime, then cops won't mess with you. Most of the time.
As either they ignore this, making every conservative in America concerned that their restaurant will do disgusting things to their dishes, or they immediately and publicly fire him and everybody else participating in these protests, and then they likely lose the angry mobs on the left. Either way they lose, just because one idiot decided to say he recognized one cop from work.
Congratulations. You fucking played yourself. Good job, good on you.
In a speech saying he's so tough, but then also admitting he can't sleep at night because he's scared.
Yeah, what a pussy. These people are fucking freaks.
As the mobs try to use identifying them as a threat.
Y'all better watch your families too. Traitor! Y'all ain't safe at all. We're gonna dox you!
That's insane. Okay.
We're gonna dox you!
The left loves to dox people. Wasn't there a guy that was like a serial doxer on X that just lost his account? Something should happen to him. He should probably go to jail.
And these aren't idle threats, as that scanner account originally dropped addresses of federal buildings, but then released hotel information.
Yeah, he's talking about him, this guy. Yeah.
Information on where ICE agents were allegedly
LA
staying.
scanner?
Until somebody turned around and shared his address, where he thought that was on.
Get fucking owned! Oh, fuck around, find out.
Acceptable. And then Insider Wire found his real name, showing paperwork that suggests he's had a felony stalking conviction.
Holy shit, you love to see it. These fucking freaks. Every time. They're always doing some weird sexual shit.
That he apparently wanted that post immediately removed. Then posting
Yeah, good luck with that.
a formal apology, stating he should not have posted those addresses, and if he has broken the law, he'll turn himself in, then completely deleting his account.
Yeah. Oh, the irony. You love to see it.
Now, I don't like the idea of people doxing each other back and forth. It's just sad that he thought he could get away with any of this, when he was openly—
I think it's hilarious. What comes around goes around. What goes around comes around. I don't know, one of those.
Posting his real name and actually putting federal agents in harm's way, completely oblivious that the feds aren't playing games, as the LAPD is more than over their head. And with the National Guard already supplementing local law enforcement, it's an entirely different story when the 700 US Marines are deployed in the streets.
Dude, so fucking based.
Where we already see military helicopters
That's crazy that we have to deploy the Marines.
patrolling the city, and it's not just the rioters and their supporters, but the director of ICE, Tom Homan, suggests he may go after Mayor Bass.
Oh, I hope they do. That'd be amazing. Let's see it. Let's see that. I would love to react to that.
You cross that line, it's a felony to knowingly harbor and conceal an illegal alien. It's a felony to impede law enforcement from doing their job.
Do you think that the mayor of LA is doing that?
Yes.
If she crossed that line, we'll ask the DOJ to prosecute. Do I think she's crossed the line? I don't think she's crossed the line yet.
With Trump stating he should go after Gavin Newsom.
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed? I think his primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job.
True. Damn. Trump always got the right words even when he's wrong.
To which Newsom pretends he isn't scared.
Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, true. Let's do it. Arrest him. That's what all of us fucking want.
Tough guy.
But is clearly very scared.
Can I just add, and this is why I told the president, just get it over with. Arrest me. Move on.
Now I know Newsom thinks he's running for president, so he wants to pull a Trump and get arrested defending some liberal talking point.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be like, check out my mugshot. The right wing tried to put me in jail. Really, they just, put him in jail overnight or something. It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. They tried to put Trump away for 700 years.
But that only works if the arrest is unjust, not over crimes we clearly see with our own eyes. As I think Trump should straight send Gavin to Guantanamo.
What about El Salvador? I heard that place is nice this time of year.
Because either way, they're gonna call Trump a dictator, so might as well earn that title. And as all these people are desperate to not suffer Gavin's same fate, being detained and shipped far away, they should just become American.
Yep, deport them all, even the Americans. Fuck them. They don't want to be here, then they don't have to be.
American citizens the right way, and just go on 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, I remember when that was a thing. I think I was reacting to Ed back when I first started my channel a couple years ago.
And again, as I record this video, the feds have taken the gloves off and dished out some heavy-handed justice.
You spit, we hit. That's what I heard from Trump. Did Trump say that? I heard somebody say that Trump said it.
So make sure you're subscribed, as tomorrow's spice is only getting better. Don't doom scroll on social media all day.
I love Decoy Voice. You should definitely check out his channel, because I don't react to all of his videos. Just ones that pop up into my timeline. California is so cooked, especially LA. San Francisco is probably next. That's all I got. Buy a t-shirt down in the description. I'm out.